It's just, yeah.
You're getting jingled.
We are getting jingled. I am being reminded by some folks on IRC that, yes, too many entries can lead to pre-selection, which is not necessarily the best thing. But, yeah, it's not necessarily the worst. Anyway, you should explain a little bit for the people that are new.
So, Paintovahh is a competition where we'll see it in a bit, but this is a result of a randomized image that someone created with a program called Alchemy. And everyone gets 24 hours to make something out of it. So this is the base image that everyone got. And you have to try to find shapes. And from that, make a painting. And the whole idea is that you can kind of recognize the shapes in the end product. They don't have to stay in the same place. You can copy them afterwards. But you kind of have to, you know, like I think Louisa's showing, and she will go back and forth like this. So we can kind of see where they find the shapes. And then they continue from there. So this person made a mandala out of it, which is very interesting. We haven't seen that before.
No, we haven't seen that before. That's really cool. And I was wondering where I saw those acorns, but I was like, are the acorns all over the image? And no, there are not.
No,
they just,
they just continue, which is and you can do whatever. There's been people that make pet skis. There's been people that make old school graphics. There's even sometimes a collage, which is, I mean, it's not 100% paid over, but it's still an interesting take on things.
Yeah.
So it's, now it's, you just get 24 hours and go nuts. Very nice. The Digital Mandala Factory by AnniMurtosaariArt from DekoNeko.
Looks Leafy today by Decks of DualityBeyond. Bought a graphics tablet and has no idea how to use it. Which I think all of us that have bought a graphics tablet go through that.
In the beginning, yeah. Nice.
Oh, it's going to be interesting to see where these shapes come from. Mm-hmm. No acorns. Oh, wait, actually the eyeballs in there were acorns. Yes.
I can see the squid very clearly in the bottom. Yeah.
And then
very nice.
Here. And that, I don't know what to call that thing. There's sort of like a onion on the left, right-hand side.
Yeah.
Apple there, and dude's paw.
Yeah, and it's not like as you can see, he or she added a background, and that's all fine too. Like it's like the picture evolves as you find shapes. Like it's like looking in clouds. But this one is interesting.
And this is a fun activity you can also do in between revisions as well, and help you to expand your mental acuities, or reduce stress, or just plain have fun.
Faith's entry in the Modern actually did that for Faith just created his own base image or her base image and just went nuts.
That's a thing Faith would do.
Yeah.
It's Faith is
nice. I think the acorns will be a recurring theme.
I think so too. I think it fits in with the theme of the party itself.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 3 acorns now. And 4 if we count this thing. So loads of acorns in this that they found.
And this person also used the scribblies as like smoke, which is interesting.
And then there's the background.
The background, yeah.
For those of you who can't tell what a background is, I'm letting you know. This is also one of those compos where Truck tells you obvious things.
So I will say there will be some that have a lot more steps than others, but it's mainly because there was a bit of the rule said 6, but the website still only allowed 4. And it was so late that we decided, we're just going to put whatever. We're not going to ask people to make more steps.
Yeah.
It's just going to be what it is.
I don't think anybody is is going to try to sneak an AI thing in here, but you never know.
Yeah.
So Squirrel of GNUMPF posse. Oh my God, a fish. Colored pencil on an iPad in about 2 hours.
Nice. Meow.
Lots of kitties.
Kitties. I have a feeling this person only sees kitties.
Well, I'm not sure because there's a fish there and whatever this thing is on the right-hand side.
Cats like fishes. So
well, yes.
It's still cat-related.
It is. Although I'm not sure what the thing on the left, or the left-hand side. This figure with the hand and the...
Let's see.
Yeah.
Also, it's a small cat. Look, it's a...
Yeah, it's a small fluffy cat on the left-hand side next to the creature with the big hand.
Yeah. With the paw.
That's the cat that ate a fish.
Yeah.
It's BB cat.
Lots of cats.
Yeah. Again, this, you know, you could also do this with kids too. You can give them a scribble and have them paint over it, and they can have some fun with colored pencils or crayons or, latex paint on your walls. Real Party is outside in the garden by BEFTEX.
Found out the real party is outside in my garden. I used lightbox and pencils to trace all the plants and critters I found, photographed a selection of my plants and followed critters. The roly-poly. Put everything together in Photoshop and took a final photo of my screen. The ideal graphic. Okay.
Oh, there is a roly-poly.
Yeah.
Also known as a...
Yeah, BEFTEX couldn't make it...
Pillbug.
Unfortunately this year to the party itself, but it seems she still participated. That's why the paint over is so nice. It's and this is a unique approach. I haven't seen this before. Like go outside in your garden and touch grass, so to say, quite literally.
It's possibly only possible at home.
Yeah.
Somebody asked what compo it is, and now we're getting all the draw over, paint over, Hanover. Yeah. Potato bugs is another thing from the States that they're called. But yeah, this.
Painting with photos.
Which. Yeah, we haven't seen this, and it's a really cool idea.
No, and it's funny because I think this is only really possible at home because you cannot use photos that you haven't taken yourselves.
Yeah.
So unless you have a nice garden, and I've been to her house, she has a nice garden. But it's this wouldn't be possible. It's kind of nice, interesting.
Huh. Erasing the D. Erasing the D's. Yes, I'm...
Disease.
By Milo Stylo.
Yeah. We humans are destroying the Earth more than ever.
Yes, we are.
We're a disease to our planet.
Planet also.
Planet.
In this piece, we wanted to show how the aliens are killing the humans and restoring nature. Well, let's hope they get here soon. The gray splash over the human is supposed to represent the world.
Nice. UFO. Yeah, I see those things. I think it will be a lot of nature-ish related ones.
I think so too. One year we had a lot of Easter type things for that, and this one doesn't have the acorn, so it's very interesting that is the case. But and I see that the human is being lifted up into the spaceship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And
very nice. Oh. One far. Go back. Oh, there we go. Nice.
We're just going to say nice a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of nice. It's just interesting to see what people see as shapes and what they don't, and how they translate it into like try to make it a coherent picture. Because that's always at least the challenge for me. Is like, yes, sometimes you have a nice idea, but then if you really want to make a nice picture, you kind of have to try and make a composition. And then you just kind of think like, okay, how far should I go away from the real original and try to stick as close to as it is as a challenge, or do I actually just move things around? Oh, this is different too. It's
this is PAL. I'm not sure. I don't think this is a C64 picture.
No.
But he does have a limited palette. Looks
kind of pop arty.
Yeah, I wonder what he used for this. I think
I see the guy. Yeah. Nice. There's a nice again. Maybe next time we should have some shots, and every time we say nice, we take a shot.
Maybe we can do that next year when I can drink again. Yeah.
Oh boy.
We might be not allowed to do that, actually. Subi is calming down to things like, okay, so there are no balls touching in this one. Oh, no, there are. So people, you do have to take a drink for this one. As apparently you have to take a drink whenever the balls are touching. So you only have to take one drink, though. You don't have to take one shot for each one of those balls that's touching. At least I don't think so. If you do, please do not be using shots.
The whole background's in essence full of balls.
Well, it is, but they're not touching. The dithering is done with balls, yes.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Ethereal by Terabates of Desire, made in Krita and A-Sprite. A-Sprite confuses me. I don't understand why A-Sprite doesn't have D-Paint. Nobody's created a D-Paint thing for using it. And I tried once, and it was somewhat difficult, so hopefully but I found some other things that'll let me do it anyways.
I haven't used that one yet, A-Sprite. I should give it a go.
It's more pixel oriented, and pixel oriented is very different from paint oriented.
True. Interesting.
Wondering is that a watch on the left-hand side?
Kind of looks like it, like a little pocket watch that just almost with a spring on it.
Yeah.
But I like how it always often turns into what's the one called? The famous surrealist.
Dali.
Dali, yes. A lot of Dali stuff comes from the Paintovahh. Yeah.
Very interesting use of combining the A-Sprite pixel stuff and the Krita paint stuff. That's really cool.
We haven't seen that one either.
No, we haven't. Chasing Apples by chorikii of DualityBeyond, finished on his iPhone, or their iPhone, with Ibis paint since they were traveling. Thanks goes out to their boyfriend.
There we go.
I don't know how you can pull that off on an iPhone.
Wow, with a lot of frustration.
Yes,
with
a lot of frustration, especially when traveling. But yeah, that's a big kitty face that is right up there in that corner. Yeah, and the tail
and like what she found one leg, and then she's like, I'll make two.
Yeah,
yeah, that works. Just find the elements and then make a little build a bear.
Yes.
Let's say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Build a cat workshop.
Exactly. It's a very, very clean line out for a telephone drawing.
Oh, and nice. I was not sure that was from the original thing, but that's their signature. So yeah, that's. Such an incredibly cool compo.
Yeah, Paintovahh best compo. Always.
Yeah. Even
though I'm doing Orga these days, I still find time.
Yeah. Well, you would have to, because otherwise you wouldn't have the fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Cretaceous World by erink of INBA Systems. No clue what was used for this one, but well, dinosaurs were used for it.
I have a feeling this might also just be either Krita or Procreate.
Yeah,
I think. Looking at the weird brushes used, it's like this texture brush. You see that a lot with Krita or Procreate.
Can we get Krita on the iPad? I'm not sure that it works.
I don't know Krita if it's on the iPad.
I don't think it is.
But Procreate is.
Yeah, Procreate is. I just...
Cool, dinosaurs. We haven't seen a whole lot of dinosaurs.
No,
in,
which is interesting because you know we have had kids here, and oftentimes that would involve dinosaurs.
There's a lot of skulls and stuff that people find in bones. So making a link to being like prehistoric, yeah, it could work.
And we haven't had ninjas either, really, too much. We've had a few of them.
But ninjas and samurais or something like that, that's pretty hard because you need to. You may be able to find a bit, but like at least for me, if I don't find enough of a concept, I don't start it because then I'm just in essence painting an original picture that has nothing to do with a paint over compo. So you want to find some elements that in your head link towards like a whole.
Yeah.
And yeah, this person is able to find a bunch of dinosaurs. It's nice. Oh, there we go, a shot.
Yes. Shadow of the Emperor by Suule of Oftenhide, using Open Canvas 6. Emperor demands the slave obeys some more stuff inspired by metal.
But this looks like...
this does not look like...
This looks like a wrong one. This is... I'm pretty sure this is face. Compo team. Something...
There we go.
There we go.
There we are. Yes. There we are.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. Interesting, because I don't think he used that certain... That's definitely not right.
That's the one is totally... they might have to rerun this one.
That's... Yeah.
Because this is... something went wrong there.
And yeah, something is very wrong. You can't put Faith's thing on top of somebody else's thing.
No.
Because there's no way that I cannot see Faith's thing now.
So here we go. Yeah, this looks more like it. Yeah. No.
No.
Why? Why?
Technical difficulties, folks.
Close it down. Close it down.
Oh boy.
No. It's the wrong one.
No.
Is someone listening upstairs?
Let them know this is the wrong picture. Zooming in on Faith's picture.
Yes.
Not on Suule's picture.
Yes. Something went wrong.
Very wrong.
I think the problems we had when doing this.
Sorry, that was like the wrong image. I'm sorry.
I'll have a quick look.
Yeah, you go. I'll dance with Koganth and Sprit. Yeah. All right. So, Suule of Offenhide's picture will be coming up, and we're not going to discuss Faith's picture yet. But technical difficulties. They are things that happen, and we will fix them. Believe me, I had some technical difficulties with recording all of my stuff for the Ansi Petsky competition. All right, we're going to see if Shadow of the Emperor by Suule. Okay, this is Suule's picture. You can see there's the Emperor, and there is the slave, and there's what appears to be an Amiga on the left-hand side, or maybe that's an Atari, and that's... yeah, the Emperor, I see that, and then the slave, yes, there he is, yes. Maybe he then moved the Emperor or the slave slightly, and you can do that. You can move the things around.
Yeah.
It's just an inspiration. Okay, no, he didn't move it. It's just the perspective is there. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then the snakes in the upper right-hand corner. And I that's the Atari there, and there's definitely a theme here and a story to this one, which, as you said, is you try to do something that links. Oh, there's a disc. So he might have brought an Amiga disc, and that's a problem because you're not allowed to do that with the Atari.
Maybe they're the aliens from a few pictures back.
Maybe that is the case. Yeah.
They're like, oh boy, they found the secret. That's it's not good.
Some stuff inspired by metal herent. Yes. Swroooomfs by Kisu. Avoid. I don't know. Just look. Yeah, he needs more sleep.
Yes.
We all kind of do. Yes.
True that. Instant defeat on everyone.
Okay, so combination of Mario World and insects and
a snail with a cocktail on his butt and like on the top. But I do see it.
I do also, and the whole. I mean, that's another. Hey, no sleep. Compo. This is your compo.
Yes.
See what your brain comes up with when you don't have enough sleep. Don't do it regularly. Oh, boy. Alrighty. We remain condiment. Okay. That's now a thing. I guess that explains why people are pasting so many bottles of ketchup in what I see over here. I can't get on Twitch or whatever the heck that is.
Discord.
Discord, yeah. I've been banned.
Oh, why?
Because I helped do revision. That honestly is the only thing I did with the second account. And I don't know why. So I don't even try to get on. And I've mentioned this 100,000 times, but yeah. Anyway, so Mario and what are the Goombas? Yes, that's a Goomba that has had just too much of the game.
Yeah, but I do think the red one is in Among Us, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. That is in Among Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Among Us.
Among Us is a fascinating take on the Mafia game.
Yes. And again, sorry about the previous showing, but I will tell you something, like doing the Paintovahh, since it's a party compo, it's always you get a mess of data. Yeah. And to sort through it, and we have to convert a lot of times because the compo viewer doesn't pick it up. So you're just over and up batch converting and stuff. Oh, it's a hassle. Oh, this is nice. This is nice, and I'm glad I don't have to try to pronounce that title because it... Squid Times.
Well, no, that's Squid Times. I can pronounce that. Yeah. It was the title of this picture that was...
But it said something, study shows something nuts.
Yes.
Yes.
Doesn't show it right now, of course. But we'll read that newspaper clipping in just a minute. Yes. The squirrel is very happy to have eaten some nuts. Cigar Brooklyn study shows nuts are important for healthy nutting.
Nice. He looks ready.
I'm not sure.
the top image kind of looks like there's something going on, which is not Twitch.
Yeah, I'm almost sure that there are certain parts of this picture that might get us banned from Twitch. Just softly banned from Twitch.
Softly banned.
Yes,
yeah, softly. Not like what's going on in the picture.
No. Alrighty. So, I'm not pronouncing that. So, SaarPrix 2047 by Winter Owl.
The fastest race in Saarland is here. Noom? I haven't drawn digitally in over a decade until this weekend. I still hate it. Okay. But it looks good.
It does. And he did tell me, he was actually here yesterday. He mistook this as the info desk.
Yeah.
And he was asking, he was unsure how to upload the stuff for it. And then he and I talked about it. This is his first revision. His friends live here in Saarbrücken, and they've been telling him for a number of years that he should come here. So now he has, and he was enjoying it quite a bit. And yes, he participated with the picture, which for those of you who don't recognize this, it is from Wipeout. And he did get the Wipeout font and so forth. And he worked in the eWork bit. And
the planet, which always looms over us.
And then the Magi thing.
I love the Magi. It's so random.
That's a thing for his friends here.
Just imagine having this Wipeout ship.
Yeah.
But then the whole paint job is a Magi sponsor.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. And then we have Heinz as well, of course, because ketchup, right?
Yeah. And not baked beans reality.
Yeah. Weisswurst.
It's just... so SaarPrix 2047. Mushy Dream by Evora Dilemma. Painted with Procreate. It's how I imagine the world is supposed to be if humans go extinct. Their first entry. Happy to participate this year. We're happy to have you.
Yes.
And we have...
I love how everyone's so optimistic. It would be great if we're all not here.
Well, given... Let's keep this
let's keep it...
positive.
Exactly. No, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's a lot of shots. A lot of shots.
No problem.
Random people.
I would not suggest going that direction to get through, but okay then. Yes.
Yeah. But it's almost the same. Well, I guess last time it was a spaceship. Now it's a mushroom. So people have different interpretations of that mushroom shape, so to say.
Oh, the little bug.
Oh.
I remember way back when, the first time that they started zooming on pictures in Breakpoint, and some people were, stop zooming on the pictures, it ruins it. And a bunch of us were like, are you kidding me? How else are we seeing the detail and the extra thing and the things we miss? Show the picture.
Yeah. It's like both, right? You need to show the picture as a whole, and then zoom in, and then look at the picture again, and then you're like, oh no, I see.
Hi there. We are on the air.
Oh, you're on the air?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Well.
We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, I would like to send greetings.
You have to send the greetings this way. Greetings to Zymosis.
Greetings to Zymosis and most of the similar.
We'll see you, Ilpo. All right, so that was Ilpo. I guess next year we are getting the fence.
Electric fence.
Might be needed. Anyway, this one has a devil in it.
Yeah.
That is not Ilpo.
No.
Oh my.
But yeah, and the funny thing is, this is enough. Like, you don't need to use all the shapes.
No.
If you find the one shape and it works, and you can even keep it in the same position as this person did, you can make some cool concepts. It's
It's paint over. It's not use all the shapes.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they also kept a lot of the background in that one. That's really...
There's enough ways that even traditional paints actually make a whole bunch of texture with all kinds of throw cloths on paper, so that they have a nice randomized background and then paint on top of it.
This is Orb by Newt, made in Krita with their trusty XP Pen Artist 15.6 Pro. And remember to support open source. Krita is an open source program.
Yes.
It's free for everybody. You can make amazing stuff with it. This is they've expanded they took a portion of the picture and then they drew more vertically, I think.
I think they just rotated it.
Okay, let's see. Oh, they did rotate it.
They rotated it.
Did they also flip it? No?
No, I don't think. I think they just rotated.
Rotated it, yeah.
I think it's clockwise. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was either I think Titus was the first one that started rotating.
Yeah.
And I think at some point Wayfinder was the first one that just took a snippet out of one and just blew that one up to.
And also realized after he drew that huge picture that there was a limitation on the actual picture, so he had to cut, a small part of this huge composition that he'd done.
Yeah, but it's but it's cool.
Very cool. I do like the waves in this one. And again, 24 hours.
Yeah.
So there are, well, and also we're not showing the stages because, well, you've only got 24 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, Golden Fire by Neo Theta and Lynn from Furry Trash Group. Flowers are pretty, but then there was fire.
Always.
We were trying to keep this positive.
So, it looks actually very traditional painted. Like it's almost oily paint on the darker bits of the face.
Yes.
Very cool.
And you can still see some of the flowers over there, and of course the furry creature over here.
It's probably Glyn who's just enjoying the. He's just like, oh, it's nice. It's sunny here.
Yeah, I'm thinking we can just. Okay.
Stop
okay.
asshole.
We're just gonna leave these comments. But yeah, that's a well-drawn dog, actually.
Yeah, it's really good. It has like I mentioned, it looks very actual painted.
Yeah.
As if it was oil. They have some cool texture brushes going on. It creates these hard edges as if it's I'm not that much into the modern arts, but there's a few of these artists that just go like a flop, and throw a bucket of paint on their thing and call it art. But that's a whole story. That's a whole different story.
So you're not a fan of Jason Pollock?
No, I'm just not a fan of modern art. It's like if you have to explain to me what I need to feel about your picture, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I
would agree.
It's yeah.
Which is why I can like Mondrain. I like the geometries.
Yeah.
And same with Varsele. Naive Entry. This must be the party place by Hemostick. First production. Also first time painting in 20 years.
Nice. Oh.
I'm sorry, first time painting in 20 years and you're painting like that? I would like to suggest that perhaps you continue to paint regularly every day, because that's just an amazing. Yeah.
I can see the hand. It's
We'd also like to thank Ziphoid for picking out the cozy tunes behind us that are being played. Even though we're talking over them, but we're talking over them because we enjoy explaining the process and also being surprised by the process.
And also a big shout out to Baldycat, who is still, even though she's not able to join the party itself, has still been dusting off her very old laptop to generate us our randomized images.
Yep.
So
she's been on the stream, or not on the stream, but she's been watching. So yes, we miss you and hope that one day you're able to join us again.
Yes.
The Mouth and the Cats of Sauron by Bala-Koala. Hello, beautiful revision people. This is their first paint over. I now feel like Arnulf Rainier. I did it with Procreate on the iPad with an Apple Pencil. Hope you like it. That is a really interesting.
Those teeth.
Well, not just the teeth. But I'm just looking at the way that they've used the pencil and so forth to enhance it. Their ability to shade with
black.
Black is just exceptional. This is like
it reminds me of those some of those almost disturbing comics you'll find.
Yes.
It's like
But yeah, it is very ink, very and also limited color areas. It's
And I tell you right now, this one took a long time to make because if there's one thing that just takes time, it's the hatching. The cross hatching is not fun. Well, it's fun, but it's a very time.
It's time consuming.
It's a very time consuming, yeah.
Just like dithering in pixel art, and you have to get it right, and it's that's a
very cool,
remarkably well done picture. Hold the Line by Faith of Duangle, painted with Krita, and I don't have any idea what this is going to look like.
No, but its face is going to look amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
And just I do want to see where Faith got this part, because I mean, obviously it's doubled from one half, and then she created the other part, and then so she's got things from both sides.
Yeah.
And okay, she's got the globes. She got a theme, and she went with it.
Yeah. And then just connected it all up. No, but I can see it's especially the like hat, the Swroooomfs that was built in the top. You can definitely see that.
Yes.
And then just keep on iterating on it.
I'm not sure if it's forward or backward. I think it's facing away from us.
Yeah, because it's like the almost the like Ghost in the Shell neck. Plug into the system. Yeah, very, very well done. It's always so gradienty, but still with a lot of contrast. It's very good.
And always geometric in some way.
Yeah. Great work.
Hush and Puppy Volume 1, variant cover by Mad. Experiences a grim crusade of Hush and her silent partner, Puppy, against the poachers who threaten to claim her fluffy hide in this edgy release exclusive to the revision party, using a smartphone. Okay, so now we have even more...
smartphone art.
Well, not just smartphone art, but also ink.
Yeah, this is very inky as well.
And rotated.
90
degree rotation to the left, yes.
Yes. But I think so. It's rotated, and she rotated again, because now the yellow shape is down.
Yeah.
So I think it was rotated and then rotated again 180, and then went with there. Interesting.
And then enhanced that portion with the concept of the external, the comics book.
It's an interesting concept, like turning it into a book cover, so to say.
Yeah. Again, you can use the paint over portion in any way. You don't have to just stick to.
No.
You can take a part of it and put it somewhere else. We've had people take parts and move them around. We've had additions like that tail there that weren't part of the original picture. And,
Nice.
And Danger Noodle by Oni of Pooh Brain.
Paint over.
Paint over is the best compo. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I don't know who this Oni is, but...
I don't either. And I would think that they probably also rotated it.
Yes. Yeah, I think so too. No, it was a lot. So last year I had a lot of problems finding a good thing to draw.
Yes.
I spent like 2 hours just trying to find things. But I rotated and I saw a wizard hat, and I was like, I'll just go with it. And it kind of looked like a scarf.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, a wizard hat, scarf, and then when I had the chest area there, it felt very much just like almost like a pattern on a jacket, and I just went with there, and So it's and then a Danger Noodle, which is one of the elements that kind of stuck in it.
It very interesting because the eyes are very. It's difficult to draw eyes, and even your early part here with the eyes is very. They're descriptive eyes.
Oh, thank you. I barely had to move anything here. It was just, it kind of fitted. I think in the end I made the head a bit bigger and moved it all a bit down because it was really feeling like a giraffe, giraffe neck. So I was like, oh, but the rest just kind of worked.
Yeah. And Steffest with Hamadryad 5, made in Procreate on the iPad. I was almost wondering if he was going to use his DPaint.js, but that's
very good.
That looks like crayon.
Yeah.
I don't even know how Steffest got the time to do this. I've seen them walking around.
Yep. Yeah, probably next year they want to do a little art gallery downstairs in the tunnel where you really show like the progress of images. And I already said I'll be part of that as well. So if you come to revision, you can see some sketches and a deep dive in how the artists actually reach their final images, like with all the side quests and whatnot. But this is very well done. It's yeah. And he's here at the party as well. So this is also you when you do these type of things, you in the end you sacrifice a lot of social ties.
Well, that's what I was saying. I've seen Steffest walking around. I don't know where he got the time to do this.
As in his sleep, he just hand on the tablet and just okay, I'm gonna
draw.
Just draw. Yeah.
It is true that when you draw a lot, then you're able to express the things more quickly, and you just get more. Yeah. But still, you do have mental blocks and things, and you know things don't come out of how you want it. And you spend extra time on the stuff, and just Well, that was the end of the Paintover compo.
Yeah, very nice entries.
Is of course the best compo.
The best compo, always.
And we thank you for being here. I'm not sure what we have next on the timetable.
We've got still a lot of compos to do.